Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and their outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I'm Joseph Brett, alongside Andrew Webb, coming to you live from Crater High School here in Central Point, Oregon. We thank you for joining us on today's broadcast. We are pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our sponsor business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for this event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to those of you who already have. A little bit of a late start getting into this broadcast this evening, but we have Churchill in town taking on your Crater Comets in a 5A Midwestern League matchup game. The Churchill Lancers come in 0-6-1 on the season. They're 0-0 in league play. On the other side, the Crater Comets, they're 3-3-1, 0-0 in league play as well. This is the first game of league play for the Crater Comets. They have Churchill, Ashland, North Eugene, Eagle Point, North Medford, Springfield, and Thurston to close out the season. The Crater Comets come in, the number 17 ranked team in the state. Churchill on the other side, number 23. So Crater looking for a good start to the league play here against the Lancers. So just about 5 minutes into this matchup, back and forth play between these two teams. No one team really maintaining possession more than the other here in the opening few minutes. It's Mary Nadal with the ball at midfield, trying to send it ahead to Ella Hepner. It's going to go out of play and back to Churchill. Crater with the throw in here. Battle for possession. And it's going to be won by the Comets. Quickly across to the far side of the field. Crater sends it ahead to Hepner. Hepner with the shot there on goal. And it is scooped up by the Churchill goalkeeper, Abigail Perot. And Crater going to get on the board here early. It's going to be Hepner with the goal for the Comets. That puts them ahead 1-0 over the visiting Churchill Lancers with 33:54 to go here in half number 1. And Churchill with possession after the goal. So Crater now with 2 shots on goal, one able to find the back of the net, and they have a 1-0 lead over the Lancers. Just about 8 minutes into the first half here. The Lancers have possession at midfield. Crater quickly taking the ball back away. And Crater too strong there. Looking ahead for Audrey Ruffer. Churchill with an opportunity here, but the Crater defense able to track this one down. Good job there by Jalen Ontiveros. And Crater pushing ahead here again. Quickly ahead to Hepner. She has it just outside the box, gets inside. And the Lancers defense able to stop that attack. It's going to go out of play. And a last off the foot of Hepner. Crater, after the couple of opening minutes, starting to take over time of possession here. Really putting the pressure on the Lancers. Hepner again inside the box has an opportunity, and we're going to have a penalty. And we're going to have a free kick here for Hepner coming up. And Hepner's free kick gonna find the back of the net with 30:05 to go. And Crater now leads 2-0. That's back-to-back goals for the Crater Comets, both of them coming off the foot of Ella Hepner. And something I find myself saying now almost every week I do a soccer game is I'm yet to do a soccer game, Andrew, without a hat trick. I have had 3 goals by a player in every single soccer game I have done this year. So we'll see if Hepner can keep the streak alive and find the back of the net for the 3rd time. 29:33 to go here still in the first half. Last touch by the Lancers, so it'll stay with Crater on the far sideline. Bailey Jones with it on the far sideline, gets it ahead. Crater trying to work the give and go, and we're going to have a tripping penalty there. And it'll stay with the Comets. Crater gets it back at midfield. Going to work the ball backwards here before moving it forward again. That pass intercepted by the Lancers, Adelaide Hurons. Hepner with it again, makes a good move. Gonna make a pass just outside the box. The shot there by Kelsey Sacreda is wide left. So in the goal for the Churchill is Abigail Perot, and on the other side for the Crater Comets. See if we can see the back of her jersey at some point and catch the number, but I'm going to assume it's Addison Vrains in the goal for the Comets. Churchill trying to get something going, has it taken away. That one goes out of bounds, back to Churchill. And quickly they'll turn it right back over. And the battle for possession is going to be won by the Comets. They'll work it back to their goalkeeper. quickly ahead. She gets it to Maya McDonald. Good ball movement from the Comets here in the opening half. 25-21 to go. Another shot by Crater, and it's good through the legs of the Churchill goalkeeper Abigail Perot, and the Comets up 3-0 here early over the visiting Lancers. And I didn't see who scored that one. Number 6. It came off the foot of Samantha Gish. With 25-17 to go. Still here in the first half. It's the Crater Comets 3. The Churchill Lancers 0. Folks, today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Today's game also brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team, the home of crispy, crunchy chicken, Pinnacle 365. Crater on the attack again, has their threat averted by the Lancers defense. The Lancers now into Crater territory, and the Comets able to get it back. A shot here from way outside and into the hands of Abigail Perot. So about 17 minutes into the first half here. Crater already with 4 shots on goal. 5 total shots in the first half. 3 of them have found the back of the net. No corners for either team, and Crater has dominated time of possession. One sent ahead, trying to find Gish, too strong off the foot. A beautiful evening for soccer here at Crater High School. The sun has setted, and the unusual, well, nothing's unusual here in the Rogue Valley, but the heat starting to mellow out, starting to cool off. A warm one today and another one coming tomorrow. Some beautiful fall days here in the Rogue Valley. Substitutions coming for the Crater Comets. (17, 16, and 11). So Michelle Hernandez, Elena Weber, and Gracie Lee into the matchup for Crater. Good hustle there by the Comets, but not going to be able to get to the ball in time. Free kick coming for Churchill. Going to send it down into Crater territory. Battle for possession. It'll be won by the Lancers. But it's going to be the Crater goalkeeper coming out and getting that one right at the edge of the box. It goes off a Churchill player, but right back in to the hands of Rains. She kicked that ball right off of Lorielli Friesen. And luckily it was able to come right back into the hands of Rains. Had it gone over the top, it might have been a Lancers goal. Halfway through the first half here, Crater Comets 3, Churchill Lancers 0. Folks, before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. When you stop to get your Dutch love, please tell them thanks for sponsoring these live athletic streams on Table Rock Sports. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home vehicle or business needs. They're locally owned and family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Crater with it now in Churchill territory. And Churchill defense able to clear it away. A good give and go here from the Comets. A shot from inside the box is going to go into the side of the net for Gracie Lee. Substitution for the Churchill Lancers coming in to the matchup, Brianna Bartolone Roblero. Throw in for the Comets. are going to win that battle for possession. The Churchill Lancers, coached by Timothy Meltebarger and Peter Robertson. The Crater Comets, coached by Brighton Kiger, Natasha Kaufman, and Claudio Vila. The Crater Comets with a win this evening. We'll see their record improve to 4-3. They'll have a winning record on the season, and they'll have a 1-0 start to league play. The Churchill Lancers still looking for that first win of the season. They're already trailing here 3-0, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott of Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Crater gets it back. They're going to work it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Rains. Right back to Autumn Jackson. Rains going to scoop this one up with 13 minutes to go here in the first half. And with the stoppage here, we're going to have substitutions coming in for both sides. 5, 3, and 5, 3, 17, and 12. So Harrison Poe, Ella Hepner, and Audrey Ruffer back in for the Crater Comets, and into the matchup for Churchill will be Lorielli Friesen. Sent ahead there by Alidi Darcy. And Churchill not able to do anything with it, but they are going to get their first corner kick of the evening. And Rain's going to stop the threat, comes out and scoops it up, quickly gets it downfield and able to find Hepner. Churchill going to clear it away. The Comets will maintain possession. Cleared away and out of bounds by Churchill. 9:40 to go here, first half. Bailey Jones and Kelsey Sacreda in for Crater. And Doherty back in for Churchill. Churchill quickly gets it downfield and it goes out of play. And it'll be last off of Churchill, so no corner kick coming up for the Lancers. Well, Crater started out with 3 quick goals. 2 off the foot of Hepner with 34 minutes and 30 minutes to go. Another one with 25:17 to go. And Crater held scoreless in the last 17 minutes. This one will stay with the Comets on the far sideline. And it'll stay Crater ball. And they will have it free kick from inside Churchill territory. Sent down inside the box. And Churchill's just going to kick it out of bounds. Throw in coming for the Comets. They get it to Hepner. She'll take a shot. And just a little too high on that attempt. Hepner here gives it up. Gonna get it back, trying to give and go to Sacreta. But it's gonna go out of play. Goal kick coming for Churchill. And instead of the goalkeeper, it's Olivia DeVore kicking it out. Three minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the first half. And the Crater Comets are going to have a corner kick. Sent down into the box. Churchill kicks it away and out of bounds. And Churchill going to get it back here. Churchill really struggling here in the first half, really, to even get the ball into Crater territory. Only got it downfield a couple of times. Crater, for the better part of the first half now, has kept the ball in Churchill territory. And again, Churchill with nothing to do but kick it away and out of bounds as Crater was pushing it again inside the box. Throw in here goes to Hepner. Throw in for the Comets. Final 30 seconds of the first half. And we're going to have a stoppage on the field. And I'm not sure what we're going to do. The stoppage came with about 13 seconds to go here, still in the first half. But I think that's just going to do it for the first period. And we'll go into the break. It's Crater 3, Churchill 0. You're listening to Comets Soccer here on TableRockSports.net. Back with the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report after a word from a few of our sponsors.
Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
We're excited to be back at the District 549C Athletic Office, our visit with Fred Conzella to catch up on things. Fred, we've had a couple of home football games now, and we touched on in our first interview that there was some help needed from parents. And as it turns out, that first game kind of indicated you had to make some changes. And you implemented those changes for middle school students to be accompanied by guardians at the last home football game. How did that work out Friday?
Well, first off, I would like to thank all of our families, parents and guardians for their support. We had a very, very good evening, and just wanted to thank everybody. As we shared in district communication that went out to families, we are experiencing staffing shortages, and so supervising that middle school section was proving to be challenging because we did have a lot of middle school kids showing up. And so for the safety of our students, requiring a parent or guardian to supervise students is going to work well for us. So we're going to continue that. In addition, we have increased SRO presence because we have had some incidents happen within the community, and so we feel like these adjustments are perfectly timed.
We want it to be a safe and family-friendly experience when we come to the games.
Absolutely. Safety is the number one priority for the Medford School District, and you said it perfectly.
Some great seasons underway. The football teams are doing well, and another volleyball clash is on the horizon for the black and blue matchup.
That's right. We have, not only football happening every Friday night, and both those teams have gotten off to a great start. You can see North versus South Medford High School volleyball happening Tuesday, October 3rd. That's going to be at North Medford High School. They duked it out a couple of weeks ago at South Medford High School, and so you can see a rematch coming up next week on Tuesday, October 3rd. It's going to be a good match.
Always some extra juice for the black and blue matchups.
Absolutely, absolutely. This time at North, so it's going to be exciting. So we hope everybody to come on out and support us. As always, we want to see that gym packed out. And of course, if you can't make it, we're thankful for Table Rock Sports for streaming that live for you all.
Or go to the game live and check it out at home afterwards. That's as well.
Right.
Works really well too.
You can do both.
Fred, we're really excited to have rekindled our partnership with Rogue Credit Union, supporting Medford 549C District Athletics with the Touchdown Club, and in basketball season coming ahead, the 3-point field goal club. So $10 for every touchdown scored. North and South have taken advantage already and gotten the dollars rolling for the district's partnership with RCU.
Awesome. We'd like to thank the Rogue Credit Union and Joe also for Table Rock Sports for rekindling that again. Of course, those dollars help to support our athletic programs, and so we're extremely excited to be a part of that again. We want to thank Rogue Credit Union for their generous donation.
Let's get the Panthers and Tornado into the end zone as many times as we can, and we'll have Tom Resepke and Benji Ferguson down there keeping the totals racking up.
I like it. Thanks again, Joe. Appreciate you having me, and have a great week.
Fred, good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Are very curious about your new family member.
Hello,
We've built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a fourth line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We welcome you back. It's the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. We welcome you now to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Show. Excitement now building for the January 2024 opening of the Rogue X Community Complex. The aquatics and event centers await you with 2 indoor swimming pools and water slides. The event center will host basketball and volleyball leagues and tournaments as well, and other indoor events. Visit playmedford.com or check your fall activities guide to learn more about the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex, Rogue X. Start of the third quarter coming up here at Crater High School. It's been all Comets through the first half. Our camera has gone down. I'll see what the problem is with that. See if we can get it back for you. Not sure why it went down. We welcome you back. Sorry about the technical difficulties that we were having. Camera went down, but we are back up and rolling. It is the start of the second half here at Crater High School. The Churchill Lancers in town taking on your Crater Comets. And it's been all Crater through the first period. 36 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the second half. Still no score here in half number 2. For Crater through the first 40 minutes, it was Ella Hepner getting on the board for the Comets with 34:47 to go. Only 5 minutes and 13 seconds into the start of the matchup. That put Crater up 1-0. Hepner got her second goal of the evening just about 10 minutes in to the matchup with 30:04 to go. That put the Comets up 2-0. And then with 25:17 to go in half number 1, it was Samantha Gish scoring the third goal for the Comets. That put them up 3-0. The Comets not able to strike again for the final 25 minutes, but hold a commanding lead here over the Lancers. And we have a stoppage on the field with 35. Oh, I had that counting up. That was my problem. 35:44 to go here in the second half. And we are back underway. Crater with 7 shot attempts in the first half, 4 of them on goal, 3 went wide. 1 corner for both teams through the first 40 minutes. Churchill, no shots on goal through the first 40 minutes. Their goalkeeper, Abigail Perot, had 1 save. She let 3 get by. No saves for Crater as the Lancers yet to attempt a shot on goal. Perot gets one, Rains gets one there though. Churchill has been having some trouble really even keeping the ball in Crater territory in this matchup. The Crater defense doing a terrific job against the Lancers. See if Churchill can do a better job of spreading the field here and getting it off the foot a little quicker. Looked like in the first half they were just pushing the ball downfield individually just a little too much, and Crater on the other hand working the ball really fast off the foot, finding their open teammate and pushing it downfield. See if Churchill can do a better job here in the second half. Crater with it now in Churchill territory. Hepner tracking it down. Battle on the far sideline. And it's going to be won by the Comets. Churchill with the throw in here in Crater territory. Vrain's going to come out of the goal and scoop it up for the Comets and quickly kick it away. Hepner trying to chase it down. Churchill's Kylie Wilkinson able to take it away for the Lancers. Vrains comes out, kicks this one back downfield for the Comets. And again, Vrain's doing a good job coming out of the goal to stop the Churchill threat. She came a long ways out of the box on that one. Sometimes that can create a dangerous situation if you're not able to get to it in time, but Vrains catches up with the ball. Crater now with it in Churchill territory. Hepner with the shot, and it's blocked by Perot. And a whistle and the ball back to Churchill. Churchill pushing it downfield. Kicked out of play by Harrison Poe for Crater. Churchill will have a throw in here on the near sideline. And Crater's going to win the battle for possession on the throw in. And Abigail Perot there, able to come in and scoop it up. Stops the Crater threat. And a whistle here goes against Crater's Addison Dipple. A good pass here from Churchill. Carly Wilkinson leading it ahead, but an offsides penalty shuts down Churchill's attempt to get on the board. With 26:15 to go here in the matchup. Comets will get it back. Big Table Rock Sports thank you to all our sponsors, including Conger Morris Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon and the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Routes have expanded to help you get to work, school, or appointments. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. And Table Rock Sports would also like to thank our great sponsors, including John L. Scott Real Estate, the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard, and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Stoppage here on the field. Player down for Churchill. The clock stops at 22 minutes and 28 seconds. We will step away for a quick moment, but we will be back with more Crater Comets soccer on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back. Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TableRockSports.net. It was Nia Doherty going down for Churchill. And we'll hope for the best for her. Hopefully everything is all right. 22 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the matchup between Churchill and Crater. Crater with 3 quick goals in the game, but have not found the back of the net since 25 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first half. Churchill going to kick this one out of bounds. Folks, spring sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. New stores are open in Roseburg and Klamath Falls, now with 9 locations to serve you. And Rain's able to scoop this one up. Churchill pushing here, and Rain's able to come out and clear it away for the Comets. And the penalty will go here against Crater. And another violation against the Comets gives it back to Churchill. 16:50 to go here in the matchup. The Lancers trail by 3, as you can see there on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott of Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. This one out of play. We will stay with Churchill in Crater territory. Crater's defense doing a terrific job this evening. Has not given Churchill many opportunities to score. Another whistle, and this time it's against Churchill. We're going to have some substitutions coming in for the Crater Comets on the next dead ball. And here they come. Getting a little tough to see the numbers out there. I believe it's Brooke Kaywood, Mary Nadald, and Audrey Ruffer back in for the Comets. Good job by Crater's Jalen Ontriveros to get in front of that one and get it to her goalkeeper as Churchill was pushing there. Another substitution for the Comets. In for Crater is Autumn Jackson. Corner kick coming up for the Comets. That'll be their second corner of the evening. 2-1 on corners in favor of Crater in this one. Churchill pushing its elite DRC. Pushing it downfield. Crater's defense able to step in front of it. Good move there by Addison Dipple. And Crater pushing now down inside the box and cleared away by the Lancers defense. 9 minutes, 35 seconds to go. And we're going to have a substitutions coming in for Crater, and we're going to have a goalkeeper switch here. Addison Vrains is going to come out. Harrison Poe will come in. I believe that's Poe. So Addison Vrains' night will come to an end. She will have one save on the evening, as Churchill's only had one real shot on goal. She did a good job a few times coming out of the box and getting to the ball and clearing it away and stopping any Churchill threats. A clean game from Vrains for the Comets. And this shot attempt is going to go high and no good. Another shot here for Crater. It is blocked by Perot. Throw in for Crater. Sent into the box here. A shot for the Comets, and it's going to go high off the field goal post. Crater had an opportunity to get another goal on the board there, but just missing. It was Autumn Jackson with the attempt there for the Comets. On the bounds, we'll stay with the Comets. And another shot opportunity here for Crater. This one, though, is going to go wide left. Cleared away by Churchill. Last touched by the Comets on the throw in here. While battle for possession, Churchill's going to win it. Quickly downfield now go the Lancers. And they're able to find the back of the net as the Crater goalkeeper came out a little too deep. And it was Aliette D'Arcy scoring for the Lancers with 4 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the matchup. Collision there between Crater's Mary Nadald and Churchill's Carly Wilkinson. Everybody all right, though. The ball will go back to Crater. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the matchup. It's Crater 3, Churchill 1. Give and go from Churchill here. And it'll be Crater ball. Stoppage of the clock here with 2:03 to go. And we are back underway. Churchill pushing again, but it's going to go out of bounds. Ball back to Churchill here on the far sideline. The Lancers down to their final minute. They're going to quickly turn it back over to Crater. Good defense there from Crater's Bailey Jones. Crater clears it away downfield. 20 seconds to go now. And this will be my first game without a hat trick. Hepner gave it a go. She had 2 in this one for the Comets as the clock ticking down now. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1, and that'll do it for this one. The Crater Comets going to come away with the victory. I apologize, I didn't have that Churchill goal up there. The Comets will come away with the victory 3-1 over the visiting Lancers. And Crater now 1-0 in league play. We'll step away for just a few moments, and we'll be back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show coming up next. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We're going to recap some scoring and look at some key stats, all coming up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TableRockSports.net. It's the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show here on Table Rock Sports. It was all Crater in this one. They win by a final score of 3-1. And we'll tell you how those goals were scored. It was all Crater in the first half. That's where they got all three of their goals in this matchup. With 34:47 to go in the first half, it was Ella Hepner getting on the board for the Comets. She got her first goal of the evening. She was able to turn around just about 4 minutes later with 30 minutes and 4 seconds to go and score goal number 2 for the Comets. And then with 25:17 to go in the first half still, it was Samantha Gish scoring the third and final goal for the Comets, but that's all they would need in this one. Churchill only able to score once. They got a goal with 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the matchup. It came off the foot of Aliette D'Arcy, and that was the only scoring for Churchill. It was pretty much all Crater in this one. The Lancers really struggled to really build any momentum or even keep the ball in Crater territory at all. The Comets defense doing a great job of preventing any kind of Lancer attack in this matchup this evening. The Lancers now fall to 0-7-1 on the season. The Comets 4-3-1. The Lancers 0-1 in league play now, and the Crater Comets undefeated in league play 1-0. Crater with 12 shots on the evening, 6 on goal, 6 went wide or a little too high. 3 saves from the Churchill goalkeeper, Abigail Perot, but she was able to let 3 get by her. The Crater Comets goalkeeper, Addison Vrains, had 1 save on the evening. It was, I believe, Harrison Poe who allowed the 1 goal for Crater, as the Comets switched out goalkeepers with about 6 minutes to go in the matchup. Churchill with only 1 shot on goal and only 2 shots in the entire matchup. 2 shots on goal, 3 shots in the entire matchup. And the corner game was won by the Comets. They had 2 corners in this one, to Churchill's 1. And that's your stats here in the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. And we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to this evening's broadcast. We'd like to thank Crater High School Athletic Director Samantha Erskine for hosting the the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches Timothy Meltaberger for Churchill and Brighton Kiger of Crater. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it was Crater 3, Churchill 1. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer for this event was Joe Brett. With Andrew Webb on camera, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Crater High School here in Central Point, Oregon.